Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hunter Association, your source for all things Hunter x Hunter. My name is Kaige,
And my name is Dylan.
and this time we've got a little bonus for you. Dylan here is recording his screen, and we are doing a Hunter x Hunter volume tier list. Volume cover, not the contents of the volume. That would be a lot more difficult.
Yeah. Just from the get-go, this is not the contents of each volume. That'd be way
No.
too hard.
Yes.
This is purely
Blood
off
would be spilt.
Yes, for sure.
This is just the covers, the art and such.
Yeah, so we have a volume all the way from volume 0 to volume 38. We have a lot of volumes here to rank. I figured this would just be a fun little thing to throw out on the YouTube channel for while we're on our week break from the normally regular scheduled podcast episodes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, hope you guys are enjoying your holidays if you celebrate anything.
Yeah. Happy holidays for sure if you are celebrating. So yeah, without further ado, I guess we can just go ahead and start ranking these, starting from the beginning, right, Kaige?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, and we can leave these tiers as is. I think that's fine.
Yeah, that looks fine to me.
So first up, we have the volume 0 art actually for, featuring Kurapika and Pyro. I'm gonna pull up on my phone like the images as we go on as well, just so I can get a better look at them because it can be a little hard to see just the PNGs here on the.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do the same because I'd like to get a better look.
Because it'll be needed for some of these too.
Oh, actually, I think that's actually not Pyro. It's just Kurapika and younger Kurapika.
Oh, that is younger Kurapika. See, this is the problem with just looking at the images. Yeah. Also, as a fair warning, I only have a few select volumes of Hunter x Hunter physically, so a lot of these volume covers will be my first time seeing them. So
yeah, so you get his live reaction to some of these.
Yeah, this is or at least first time seeing them in like any amount of detail, thinking about
right.
It.
Yeah. So this one I've always really loved. I think the background is like stunningly beautiful.
The background
is so
is what
nice
makes
to look out. Yeah, it is. Like, yeah, the Kurapika stuff, it's just, standard pose. He's just kind of looking at the screen, but it's really effective because of that background. It's just so nice to look at. It's very appealing to the eye, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, just the background is what makes it, and I like I guess it's a little weird having like the younger Kurapika thing going on there, but like it is a background story for Kurapika specifically, so like I get it. Yeah, it just looks really nice. I think that's a solid like A tier for me personally.
Yeah, that's A for me for sure.
Yeah, glad we're in agreement there.
Yeah. So volume 1 here.
Volume 1's a classic. I think
it's iconic, man. Like it's just iconic.
Yeah,
I don't even.
I don't know.
It's amazing. I love it. He's so happy to be on that frog.
He's so happy to be on that frog. There's something about the frog in general is really what makes it for me, and I don't know what it is, but like
it's really well drawn. It's like shiny. It looks good.
Yeah, it's classic Togashi art style, right? At the end of the day, I mean, all of these are, but like, I don't know. There's something about it that's just like makes me happy to see it. Not a lot of volume covers will do that for me.
It's really iconic. It's so effective. For me, this is gonna be an S.
It'll be an S for me too, just because like when I think of Hunter x Hunter volume specifically, I don't know. My mind always runs to this volume. I don't know what it is. Yeah,
it's just iconic. It's simply iconic.
Now this next one I don't think is as iconic personally off the
get-go. But it is very nice looking.
Yes, and I guess that's gonna be a reoccurring theme. I think is that like. I don't think any of these are like bad per se. This is all just kind of being ranked against each other, for the most part.
D tier may not even be used. We'll see.
It might not. I left it there just in case, but like, I don't foresee anything. But
nah. But this one I really like. It's really cool. I love that pose on going with the the fishing rod.
Yeah, just kind of leaning on it. And it's kind of simple. Otherwise, I guess just like. Profile shots of Leorio and Kurapika behind them, like not really saying a whole lot, but I do like the pose that Gon's doing there. But like I think coming off these last two especially, like there's just not as much to like actually talk about. I think comparatively,
definitely not.
I say a solid like B tier.
Yeah, I'm good with B.
Next, we have Volume 3, which this is an interesting one.
Yes, so
This
this is
is
the beginning of like a set. So we
yes,
got four here of all the main four riding various animals.
and Gon
And
here is riding a turtle
a,
dinosaur thing.
a turtle with and like a pot, I guess, with
It's
a
a
hat.
interesting one.
It's an interesting creature. I like it. I like him. That's a nice creature there.
And Gon is
Um,
eating fruit as he is bouncing on top of it as it's
yeah,
running. Oh, that's a
it's
cute
nice.
one. Yeah.
It's like, it's like a similar vibe to the first one, but not as effective to me. Um,
Yes, that's kind of where I'm at too. Like, I don't know.
I'd probably go with B.
B still, probably below this one, but like still
Yeah,
B.
below that one for sure.
Uh,
Uh,
in the next set here, we have one with Karapika, and this one is really good. I think
I
I like
love this one.
this chicken creature.
Yeah, it's similar to what he rides in his flashback. Not exactly it, but very similar.
I like how laid back Karapika is there, just like reading a
Yeah,
book.
just reading a book, hanging out. Yeah,
I dig this
I
more than the
really like
last
this
one.
one.
I'd say A
I
tier.
do.
I'd say A tier or high B.
I would go high B.
I'm fine with high B. That works for me.
We can
Yeah,
move it later if it seems egregious, but
yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
I'm good with that.
this next one might be even better, honestly.
This is fantastic. I love the way he drew this dog thing. That
This is
is
that is so cute,
lovely.
actually.
I
Wow.
love this one. I think this is my favorite of this set. Um, it's just it's really nice. I love it.
Yeah, there's something
Super
about the way
cute.
he drew that dog. I think
Yeah, it's so charming. That's an A for me.
this is probably the A tier. Yeah, no,
Of the
I'm
four,
convinced.
Leorio llooks great too. That's a great one.
Yeah, absolutely. And then
Now the
finally,
Kilo one, this is my least favorite of the four.
really,
Um, this creature, it's kind of like Totoro-esque, but if he was like gnarly.
he's a little bit screwed up, I think.
I like Kilo's pose. That's not my problem with it. I don't know. It doesn't really hit home like the other ones do for me.
Yeah, I can see that. I think it's like on the same level as the Gon one for me, personally. Like
Okay.
those two are basically interchangeable in terms of like vibes. I don't know.
On a personal list, I would probably put it in C, honestly. But if you want to go like low B, I'm cool with that.
We can do below Gon. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. All right. That's good.
Because I like the idea of the set in general too. I don't think like that
No,
warrants.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, we can adjust this as we go as well.
Mhm.
We're like at the end maybe. Next up, Volume 7. This one's a really
First,
cool
Hisoka
one.
sighting.
Yeah, Hisoka on the cover, and this is I'm assuming the beginning of Heaven's Arena is when this was starting.
No, probably not the beginning. This is probably like well into it, maybe even like near the end. You'll find often with Hunter x Hunter the volume covers sometimes have absolutely nothing to do with what's in the volume.
Oh, that makes sense
Um,
because like the next one is like Crollo focused.
yeah,
Like, so
where
like that's
that's like this
Yorknew.
all.
Yeah.
And I mean, look later, dude. We got Karapika and Leorio and Chimera Ant covers. Like we,
Yeah, fair enough.
it's
Okay, my argument does not hold.
yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously this is during Heaven's Arena. I just don't know what part.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like this one.
It's
It's a little
simple.
weaker. It feels kind of aimless, like in its I don't know what Kilo was really doing there, and going for a matter. Like I feel like this would have been better if it was just Hisoka on there.
Yeah, like just like a nice strong profile shot of Hisoka.
Yeah, would have been more effective. It feels like Gon and Kilo were thrown in there just to like sell volumes. Like oh, we gotta
Yeah.
have the main characters on there.
Also, what are the colors of those outfits? Like that's interesting.
Yeah, green does not look good on Kilo, I
It
will say.
doesn't. No.
Um,
Neither does blue on Gon, really, if I'm being honest.
no, it just looks wrong. But
Yeah.
Hisoka looks great. Again, if this was just Hisoka, this would be like strong A, but I might even
I might.
low B, maybe C.
I'm
If you're
kind
at
of.
C, I'll go C.
I'm kind of like it would be borderline if it's still C, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I can confidently say with all the other volumes in B, I can confidently say I prefer the looks of these over this one. So I think this warrants
Yeah.
a C in that regard for now.
Okay.
Next one is a
Now,
banger.
Yeah, the hyper realistic Crollo and then the normal looking Kurapika. I love that contrast a lot.
I
Uh
can't tell you how many times I've seen this like picture of Corolo in general thrown around. Like it's that like I don't know.
yeah.
There's something about the contrast that really works for me here, and also like the whole like lightning effect thing happening in the background with like the
Yes.
shadowed out like Hunter x Hunter logo. Like I don't know.
Yep. Looks awesome.
It looks
There's
sick.
also the first painting. You'll notice that
Oh,
he does painting covers every once in a while. And this is the first of that.
very
And it's
nice.
very good looking. I really like this one. I see some people give this one hate because Crollo doesn't really look like Crollo, but I don't know. I think that's effective in a way. It's like I don't know. It's striking.
It's
Like it's
striking.
just
Yeah, it
yeah,
grabs your attention in a good way. I
yeah.
think
Uh-huh.
it makes you
I
asking
think it's super
questions.
cool. It's
I'd
just
put
a really realistic Crollo.
yeah. I want to say A tier, honestly.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah. Uh, and we can worry about ordering for later.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Um, next up is volume 9, I believe.
yeah.
And what is
This
it?
one
Huh.
is weird. It feels like off. Um,
Something feels off. I don't know what
like
it
the
is.
it's like the background Crollo. I guess that's supposed to be Crollo.
Yeah, that's supposed to be
Uh,
Kurlo.
it feels like it's like shoehorned in. It's like he had like the Photoshop file of the four characters, and then he just kind of threw that in the background. It
Yeah,
doesn't
actually.
it doesn't feel like it's a cohesive piece.
I mean, I guess it's supposed to be that he's like a looming threat, but like
Yeah,
I hmm. Something feels off
it's
here.
yeah. This one's C for me, pretty
I
comfortably.
I would say
Okay,
so as well. Yeah. I'm
yeah,
with you on there. I don't
just
know. Vibes is really what it comes
yeah.
down to.
Vibes are off. Vibes are off. Now a banger. This is
Whoo!
a
This
personal favorite of mine.
this is quite good.
I love this one so much.
Uh Crollo with the fire is like a very striking like
Mhm.
uh striking what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, striking illustration. And then
Yeah,
just the various shots of the main four as well. Just they look very
yeah.
nice there. It looks like, I don't know. This fits the
It's
vibe
like
check.
yeah, and it's like a visual representation of like the vibe shift that happens in this arc where we have like,
Yes.
the Gon and Ki- or the Gon and yeah, the Gon and Kila and Karapika or Leorio plot going on, which is kind of like happy go lucky. They're just like bidding, and then there's like
Yeah.
the dark Karapika plot line happening at the same time. And
Yep.
it's cool how you can see like the fire starting to burn all four of them as it like gets closer and closer to
That's really
colliding.
cool.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love this.
Oh
This is one of my
man.
favorites. This is S for me.
I I'm perfectly chill with throwing this in S for now. I think that's a
Okay.
very good cover.
We can always move it.
Yeah.
Uh, and it could get bloated because I also want to put this next one in S.
Oh
This
man,
is
really?
this is one of my favorites.
Oh, that's good. That's
I
freaking
love
good.
this one. This is like a top fiver for me. This one is so good.
Yeah, so it's Crollo with this kind of doing like a gasping pose with is that the Skill Hunter book, right?
Yeah, that's Go Hunter.
Yeah. Oh, I love the background of this one specifically
Yeah.
too.
This one's just beautiful. I just love this. And see this is what I wish like the Hisoka one we talked about earlier was. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing, it's not busy, there's nothing else. It's just Crollo. And he has such a good like interesting facial expression. I love this. This is easy S. This is one of my favorites.
I'll give it up. Yeah. I like
All
this
right.
more than the last one too, personally speaking.
I do too. I do
Yeah.
too.
Okay. Glad we're in agreement there then. Uh
Now a
next up.
little iconic one.
Yeah, this is an iconic one. I don't know if it's S tier quality
No, no, no,
necessarily,
no.
but
I wouldn't say S, but I
it's
really like this one. It's
it's
super
cute.
cute.
It's super
Yeah.
super cute. Um, yeah, it's just the whole Phantom Troop as chibis and
Hmm.
you know, drawn as such, and it's very it's I don't know, it's cute. There's not really much else I could say about it other than that, but
Yeah. We'll get a Redux version of this later, which I'll have a little more to say about. But this one, it's a strong base. I really like it.
B
Probably
tier,
B. Yeah,
yeah.
B sounds good.
I'll just throw it in B for now. Uh, This is around the time when I'd start getting confusing about ordering, so I'm just not going to worry about it right now.
Yeah, we'll get
Um,
there.
Next is volume 13, and this is an interesting one.
This one goes hard. I love
Whoa, it's like what's the best way I would describe it? Do you know
it. It
that?
has a vibe.
Do you remember that one children's book? I can't remember the name of it, but it was like the kid with like the really sharp teeth that was always getting into trouble. I can't remember the name of it
Hmm.
at all, but like I remember seeing that book in like the library in like elementary
It's
school.
ringing a bell.
I
Can't
don't
remember exactly, but I think I know what you're talking about.
leave a comment if you can recall the name of that children's book. But like it reminds me of that, like this dumbass kid who's just like getting into trouble, but like has like really sharp teeth, is really sharply drawn. It's
Yeah.
that vibe for me. Which for that I kind of really like. This is just like very like not going in Killua at all, but like
Yeah,
that's what makes it
it's
good.
it's so cool. Kilo's just shooting a gun.
Yeah.
Gon's riding a horse while holding a sword. It's just I really like this one. It's not like A for me, but I would put it like bottom of B.
Yeah. Yeah. B tier sounds about right for me as well.
Okay.
This next one goes really hard too. Um,
S. This is the parallel to the Crollo one. It's a
it's I
set
think
to me. This is
I think it's
I love
indisputable
this one.
S. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's so good. I
Just
love
the
this
the
one.
chain sort of wrapped around his arms and just like
Yeah.
clawing himself. Like that's a heavy message right there in general.
Yeah.
And just a cool background. Like I don't know. Yeah, it's the same vibe as the Corolla one. It's literally like paralleled. Yeah.
Yep.
It's thematic. Really like it.
Yes. Love it.
Volume
And
15 is next, and
now Proto Bisky, which this is one of the weirdest ones in the
this is
series.
Bisky?
Yes, sir. This was before she was introduced.
Huh?
Um, and this is a weird one. This is Bisky.
What was he thinking with her originally? This is like a completely different character.
Yeah, it's super weird. I don't know if there's like any interviews. If anybody in the comments knows anything more about like the story of this cover, I'd love to learn more. I've always been curious, but I never bothered looking for whatever reason. But yeah, this is in fact Bisky. This is a weird one. I don't even know where to rank this
I
one because
don't
it's so weird.
I don't know how to rank it because like do I give it extra points for it just being like a weird mystery of a cover? Or like do
Yeah,
I
like
not do that?
I feel like C is fine. Like it's a nice piece. It's just weird because like this is basically like a new character. Like this is just a character that is not in the manga. So it's
Ye-
really weird to talk about.
Yeah. I don't know
Um
what to it does look nice. It's just like why I can't get out of my mind that it's Bisky now, and now I feel like I'm looking at it in a very weird way when I probably shouldn't be.
yeah, I get it. Yeah.
So C is fine
We'll
for me.
stick it
Just
there for now. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Volume 16 now. Oh, this is a good one.
Banger. Banger.
Razor with Gon looking like he's learning, Jajan Ken for the first time potentially. Yeah, I don't know. This just goes hard. There's an aura around this one.
Yes, 100%. This is a fantastic one.
I'd say solid A tier for me.
Solid A. I probably might even put it at the top A personally.
I feel like I'd like the Volume Zero cover a little bit more. Not by a lot,
Okay, yeah.
but a little bit more. But
Yeah,
I do
all
like
right.
it more than these two, I think.
That's fair.
Uh, Next we have Volume 17, and
So new set here.
oh, it is a new set. You're right.
Minus Gon this time. Well, I guess you can count the last one as the Gon one, but not really. But yeah, so we got Kilo here with a wolf. This is a really nice looking one. Very simple but effective.
Yeah, I like how Killa was drawn here, especially.
Yeah, it's really cool. I quite like it.
Not a lot to
I,
say.
No, it's just nice to look at.
Maybe around here in B tier, personally.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, because I think I like this more than say like the previous like set of like Gon and Killua.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. It's nice and simple. I'm finding that I really appreciate the simpler covers right now. When going through these, something about it.
Yeah. This next one is basically just like a way better version of what the last one was going for, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Something about Karapika seems a little off to me in this drawing. I can't really pinpoint what it is though.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, not to say he looks bad, but like something, I don't know. Vibes are slightly off, I guess is the best way I can put it. I hate that I'm using that so much in this bonus episode, but it is what
I
it is.
guess, yeah. I think this one's really good. I'd be fine with just putting it in the same tier though as the other one.
Yeah, kind of the same steel, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, it's nice. I like the background a lot, and the whole theme of these. I just love like the highly rendered animals, and then just the normal looking characters. It's cool.
Oh yeah, the animals are like the best part about it for sure. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know. Just neat.
but then there's Leorios, and he just has like a fish.
Just a
So
fish.
this
This
one's
one's
weird to me. I don't know. It doesn't really evoke
it
anything.
doesn't really hit, unfortunately.
No,
I'd say probably a C tier.
I like how it says "not gonna lie" on it. Obviously, that's not what that is, but
Wait, what?
NGL
Oh,
on the
wait.
right.
Oh, wait, you're right. The hell? That's funny. Not gonna lie, vibes are
Not
off.
gonna lie.
Next up is volume 20, and this is a cute one.
Yes, I really like this one.
No,
Um,
just a bunch of
very
cats
cute.
crossing by in Egypt, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing there, but yeah, super cute. I love this one a lot. This is a for me at least.
Yeah, low A is about where I'd put it too. It's just
Yeah,
nice and cute.
yeah, nice to look at.
Uh,
Then a very, very cool one here.
ooh, yeah, Gone dead in center with the Chimera Ant Queen looming behind him.
Yes.
This is a banger setup for Chimera Ant covers.
It's almost like I almost have the same complaint I have with the Hisoka one here. Like it would be cool if it was just the queen, but Gon sort of adds something here in a way that I like. Like I do.
He's not covering like so like it felt bloated with the Hisoka one, I think, because Gon and Killua are they both there while also being kind of distracting in their own ways with like the color swap thing going on. But like Gon, I think it just being Gon and Gon alone and it being dead center, just doing a very simple but effective striking pose.
Yeah.
That's why I think it adds more to it than the Hisoka one comparatively.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
Like you look at it from a certain way as well. It kind of looks like the Chimera Ant Queen is about to like devour Gon
Yeah, uh-huh.
from this
I
perspective.
think that's cool.
So that's a neat way to look at it too.
Hmm. It's like an A for me, I think.
Yeah, I think like another like low A or so.
Hmm. Yeah, really good looking.
Absolutely.
Now S.
This
Is
is
there
a
any
good.
question?
No, no. This is a good one. This is a very good one. There's a
This is
lot
one of the
going on
best.
here, but there's a lot to talk about as well.
It goes so hard. We got all the major players really, but with Marrow in front and center with his ball sack.
With his ball sack, that's right.
And then I just love the Netero in the background too. That is such a good Netero.
Gee, I like the perspective. He's just kind of like looming behind Mirror Room right now. Like, you know, he's coming.
Yeah,
It's just,
he's coming.
yeah. Oh my God. Just kind of introduces all the major players within the arc too. Like,
Yep.
it's good. It's really, really
Yeah,
good.
this is so good. I can't get enough of this one. This one's amazing.
Yeah, I'm in line with us. That's a good spot.
And then Togashi like fell asleep.
He spent all of his effort on 22.
Yeah, this one 23 here is
It's like he tried to go for the vibe of like the Phantom Troop one, but like
he didn't color it for some
he didn't
reason.
go all in. Didn't
I don't know
color
why.
it.
Like, I don't know if he's trying to say something about it not being colored, like if that's supposed to be symbolic of some in some capacity, but if it is, I can't figure out what he's trying to say.
Yeah, this one just I don't think it worked.
This one might be actually a D, honestly. This one is really,
Because
really weak.
I get nothing out of it personally, like
No,
literally nothing.
I look at that and I'm just like, okay.
Because it's like he didn't even commit to like fully chibifying them. It's like kind of like a weird in between. So like
It is,
Like
yeah.
it kind of,
It's just,
it's like he drew Nendoroids of the characters almost.
yeah, kind of.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
not not my favorite by any means. That's
no,
probably the worst one.
yeah.
It's just really weak
If there is a
for
D tier, it'll probably be this one.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh, all right. This is my personal favorite. This is my
ooh,
number one.
that's your number one.
This
It
is my
is.
number one.
It is quite good.
This is my lock screen currently on my phone
Oh,
actually.
that's good. It's. I mean, it's effective. It's really
It's
effective.
so good. I have so much to say. I love this. I love how the the thing that I love the most about this is a really subtle detail, but it's just something that really hits me personally. It's his body language. It's the way he's reaching for the earth, but his body isn't pointed at the earth, and his head you can see wasn't either. It's like he was looking at something else before.
Ah,
And
yeah.
then, and this could be, I don't know. Okay, actually, no, this wouldn't be because he lost his memory near the end of the arc, and this isn't when this would be. But this could be foreshadowing for that. Like he was distracted for a moment, but then lost his memory and got his focus back on
Right.
world domination for a moment. I lost it again, obviously, after that. But it's just, I don't know. I love this. He's conflicted, he's trying to
But
figure out what he wants is the message here, I think.
yeah, I was about to say you could also interpret it as like, it's kind of like, he I don't know, kind of like a message of like humanity kind of like calling out to him almost, like in a sense. Um I don't
Yeah.
know. There's a lot of ways you can
Yeah.
interpret that, and I really appreciate it for
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah, that's another great way to look at it. It's just such an effective piece. It's this single image here just encapsulates Meruem in such an amazing way. And yeah, I love that's a totally different read on it too, Dylan. Yeah, like this reaching to the earth instead of taking it, it could mean like embracing it.
Yes, exactly.
Like
So
it's such a brilliant piece. Like you
I
can interpret it different ways. I love it. This is amazing to me.
so far for that reason, like, this is the only one that kind of evokes a kind of like interpretation question to it, whereas the others are
Hmm.
like very like straightforward. There's not really anything to question about it. It's, it is what it is, right? But like you can kind of like guess the intentions behind this, and I really appreciate for that. While also being a very striking visual, I'll give it up.
Yeah.
I'll put it number one.
Thank you. Yes.
I'm
I
thinking I moved this down a little bit as well, but
Yeah, that makes sense.
uh,
Um,
yeah, I'm with you. That's good. I'm convinced.
awesome. Uh, Next to the Komugi one, I also love this one a lot.
That's good.
It's just very beautifully drawn.
I
Not
like
as like deep here as the Meruem one, but it's just
mhm.
a really nice piece.
Something maybe I just didn't notice it in the other covers as well, but like I kind of like how you can see the kind of like colored like pencil strokes within this portrait.
Absolutely. It's textured. It feels like feels just it just feels real. Like you can just feel like the paper here. It's awesome.
Yes. Yeah,
I
yeah.
love this.
Kind of see like within the hair as well how like not colored it is. Like it's very rough, but like
Right.
gets more focused as you hone in on her face. That's cool. I
Yeah.
like that. That's a solid A for me, I think.
Yeah, that gets an A for me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really, really love that one. And I love how it's back to back with the Meruem one, of course. That's great.
Yes, that's good. Uh, maybe a weaker one overall. This next one,
Yeah,
volume
this is a weaker
26.
one. It's definitely weaker. It's nice to see Kite on a cover, but
Yeah, God, why is Kite not like a forefront on any of these covers? That kind of pisses me off now.
yeah,
Oh
too
man.
busy drawing like Leorio with the fish when
Yeah, is
Kite
this
died.
really gonna be my only Kite cover of this entire batch?
It is, yeah. But he looks cool.
Damn you, Tagashi. Right, just draw Kite for 39. I don't care. Just do it. Why not?
Honestly, I think what ruins this cover for me is the background.
It's yeah,
If
like
if it was just solid white, I would like it a lot more.
I'm seeing they tried to go for like a flame-like effect, but like it's not noticeable at all, really, unless you really look at it.
Yeah.
Um, and so it just kind of just feels like a bright red background for no reason, and I don't know. This feels off.
Yeah, it doesn't quite hit me in any big way. This is like a C for me, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, around there.
something like that.
Now
Um,
another banger.
this is
Come
good.
on, give it up for my
Yeah,
boy Netero.
that's so good. That's so
It's
good.
amazing. It's yeah, right in line with the yeah, exactly where you put it, right with the Crollo and Kurapika one. It's of that same kin.
Yeah,
I love it.
less iconic than the other two, I think, but like it's still so good.
Yeah,
Um, I don't
that's
know.
my goat.
There's not really much more to say. That
That's
Netero's just the
just
goat.
yeah, that aura in the back is just it's so good to look at.
Yeah, exactly. This is an interesting one. The next one.
Yeah, so this is like kind of Renaissance painting style, even though
Yes,
I don't think it's actually a painting. Oh, maybe it is. Actually, that is a painting.
that
Never
is a
mind.
painting. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that's a painting.
yeah.
Pretty sure, at least, like
I
90%
know
sure.
what painting you're talking about at least, even if that's not the one in name.
Well, I
But
mean, I just mean like if this is literally a painting, like if he
oh,
painted this.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, definitely Renaissance painting inspired, regardless. And but yeah, I really like this one. This is like at least A for me personally.
It's so
I
different
think.
from the other ones.
Mm-hmm. And
That's
that's what I
that's
like about it. It's just it's super cool. Just like
it's
you
kind
know, it
of
just feels ethereal.
it's kind of funny how like Titan looking Yuppie looks in here. Uh,
Yeah, actually.
it's definitely different. It stands out. Uh,
Hmm.
I'd say like low A is something I'd put it at personally.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
It's like I
fine.
don't think it's like anything crazy, but I do like the like I respect the I respected like the change of like art style, so to speak, I guess, with this one. Just how different it is. How he differentiated it from the other covers is really cool to see. And I think it works for the most part too. Uh
Yeah.
honestly, I think it's like the faces that kind of throws it off for me a little
Yeah, they're
bit.
just very realistic looking. And yeah,
Yeah.
throws you off.
But
But
like
I think it's cool.
yeah, it throws me off especially when it's like a demon like Yuppie that has like a
Right,
hyper
right.
realistic face. Like I don't know, it looks weird.
Yeah.
But it's still cool. Still cool.
Uh, I
29.
had to get one more Netero in there before never seeing him again, of course.
Oh, this is a interesting one. So obviously the focus is like the whole like, his Nen ability like in the background, right?
Mm-hmm.
I still can't pronounce the name correctly, I don't think, so I'm not even
No.
gonna attempt. Yeah.
Yeah.
100
But
hand
yeah,
dude.
it feels. Yeah, it's not quite as impactful because what should be like the focus is the background, and Netero is just so small that it's like
Yes.
I don't. My eyes are being drawn in weird places here. It doesn't
Because
because like you try to
especially
look at the Nen ability there, and it's just like it's so blurry.
there's not a lot of detail. It's not clear.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
it's like so then your eyes go to the other figure, but like Netero's also drawn in such a weird like outfit that like you can't even tell it's like him.
Yeah,
It
and
just looks
even
like
like if you
some
zoom in
bald
on his
dude.
face, it like barely looks like him also. Like he
It
doesn't have
really,
hair.
you would just think it's some like bald monk dude. Like
Yeah, this is a weird one. Not my favorite, but
it's
you
probably a
know,
C tier for me personally.
I could go C. I might put it in B, but C is fine. Yeah.
I don't know. Here, sure, why not?
All right. All right. Now we're done with Chimera Ant and on to Zodiacs here. So
It's such a sad one to end off Chimera Ant with, though. That's dang. So many
yeah,
bangers.
it's supposed to be like a look at what Netero did, but
Yeah, I get it. Just
it
I think it could have been more effective.
yeah, no, I agree. It's not my favorite piece, but oh well. So yeah, the Zodiacs here, all facing away, and the thing that's been pointed out a million times, like Pariston and Sayu have their hands behind their backs.
Yeah, that's oh man, that's so
Full
good.
detail. Yeah,
That is
I
such
really
cool
like that.
detail.
Um, yeah,
Um,
it's cool. I don't have too much to say about it, but I like it. It's nice.
solid B
Yeah, B,
tier, like around here.
B sounds good. Yeah, yeah, that looks good to me.
Then we got 31, which is revolving around the whole Killua
Yeah,
Alaka plot. Very
very
cute.
cute. I really like this one. It's really nice.
Dollified versions of the two. That's
Yeah, just really sweet.
just, yeah,
Um,
it's just sweet. That's really all it comes down to. I'd say another solid B tier, probably.
yeah, B works. It's one of very few like Killua-centric covers, so it's
Yeah,
nice to see.
yeah, very
It's a
cute.
nice one. Yeah.
Okay, that seems comfy. Um, 32 now.
Got Gene joining in on the animal cover game here.
Yeah,
Late addition to the crew, but he's
late.
here.
I like the cat though. The cat's
I
very nice.
do like the cat. That's a great cat.
This is a very simple one, but it's. I like how my eyes go towards the cat more than it
The
does Jing.
cat.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but
I think it's a good thing.
uh,
Um, this is a tougher one for me. It's either like C or B. I can't. I guess I lean more towards B.
I lean more towards B than it does C. It'd be like low B still, but
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
that's fair.
B tier is gonna be the hardest to actually order. I'm
Yeah,
seeing,
absolutely.
which I guess
Um,
is fair. That's like standard distribution of a tier list, or should be.
yeah, yeah. Now
Uh,
we're in the era of covers we've actually talked about on the show before
yeah,
because
we
of our
are
episodes. But
exciting.
yeah,
So
definitely
we
down to
have
talk about them again, obviously. So this first one with the
Stealth
Tropica
Dolphin.
and the yeah. Well, at the time, this was really just a dolphin because Stealth Dolphin hadn't been introduced at this point.
Oh, you're
But
right.
I this would probably be foreshadowing.
So cool.
Um, yeah, it's I really like this one. The background especially is very nice to me. Super cool. I
Yeah,
think it's
just it's striking. Just a
yeah.
good visual, good Karapika drawing,
Mm-hmm.
good use of just like like a placement of like these different objects within the cover. Yeah, it's just good. It's good.
Yeah, it's just super solid. I think A. Yeah.
Yeah, A tier for sure. This next one is very iconic.
This is so iconic, man.
It's the iconic Crollo photo and just very iconic Hisoka pose as well.
Absolutely. Yep, that pose is everything.
It
This is
has to be
S.
us, right? It has
S.
to be us. Like
Yep.
I don't know where in us. Maybe here, sure. Yeah, I don't know.
Both there for
Um,
now, but yeah, I that's an amazing cover.
it's you can't really argue against it. Like it's an iconic cover for a very iconic part of the manga.
And it's one of very few covers where like what you see on the cover is really what you get. Like that whole volume is just the fight and that's it. And
Yep.
that's rare for the series to just like have it be that
Yeah.
way. But amazing. Yeah, stunning. I love that cover.
Very, very good. God, just banger after banger after banger for these
Yep,
ones.
another super classic one. Like this is the Succession War cover
It,
here. Like this is one people use all the time.
and thumbnails and just when talking about it in general. Yeah, it's just
And
you have
there it is. We got all 14 princes. We got Oito, we got Kurapika, and we got Nasubi up at the top. It's
yep.
got it all.
Then we're all kind of behind the whole the urn, the for the ceremony.
Yes,
Oh my god,
sir.
it's good. It's I.
It's good, man.
Oh my god, I'm about to put an S tier again, dude.
It's S. It's S.
It's us. It's us.
It's just S. Don't make the rules.
Yeah, we don't
It
make
is
the
what it
rules. Don't make the rules, chat. Um, this next one is really good. Probably not S tier, but it's a good play on something we saw
Yes.
previously with the Phantom Troop in Volume 12.
Yep.
It's basically the exact same thing. All of them redrawn. They're not like named or anything, but the ones that have been killed off by this point are replaced with little flowers. And
Yep.
yeah,
And Ilumi taking Uvo's spot is holding his flower.
yep, yep.
Um, yeah, just
It's
really cool. It's a great callback. Yeah, I really like it. It's super cool. I probably
probably A
let's
tier.
see. A
Low,
tier. Yeah, I
like
think
low A
A is
tier.
fine. Yeah, that sounds good because it's definitely a step above
Because
the
like
previous one.
it's the exact same thing as this one essentially, but like it's propped up by the fact that it's a play on the previous one and it kind
Right,
of evolved
right.
it, which is
And I also think removing the names is actually huge. I think the names are kind of in the way on the first cover. It's like
yeah
there's really no reason for those to be there, but
makes it a little busy.
yeah.
So good choice. Yeah, it's just an evolution of that prior cover, so I think it warrants a little bump up.
Yes.
All right.
Another painting here. We got the Morena painting. Pretty
Very.
classic here. This has become pretty iconic in recent years.
Yep. A very
Um,
commonly used image for Succession War related discussions as well, YouTube
mhm.
thumbnails, all that. I mean, maybe a large part of that's because there's very little, like, actually, like, colored to any degree things of Marina out there, right?
Yeah,
Cage
that's
experienced that
far.
first,
Oh yeah. Oh
first
yeah.
and foremost, creating
I
our
sure did.
thumbnails. Yeah, it's good. It's effective. Very, very simple, but it's very good. It's kind of just like pencil shaded all around, which is adds a charm to it. Um, I don't know where I'd put this. I
Yeah,
don't.
this is a tough one for me.
I don't think it's S. I don't think it's like that great, but I could see an argument for like A. I could see an argument for B. So like it's just a matter of where within those spectrums.
This is tough, man. It's either top of B or lower A for me.
Um,
Ugh, this is tough.
my gut is saying low A, between the two, but I don't know.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
that's
fine.
fine. That's fine. And then finally, we have volume 38, the newest volume, and it's going.
Our
It's
wonderful boy.
foreshadowing surely, right, guys?
Yeah, right.
All right,
For
next,
sure.
next couple volumes of chapters, he'll be in there. He's foreshadowing it, guys. He
Yep,
foresh-
he's
he
coming.
foreshadowed the dolphin. He's foreshadowing Gon now. He's punching. That means he's training again, right?
That's right. Yep, 411 Gone returns.
Imagine if we actually opened up the next batch with that, though, just out of
Oh, that would
nowhere.
be insane.
Jokes aside, though, this is a very simple but effective volume cover.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's nice to see him draw going again in a big way.
Might be the
Yeah, I
most
I really
like
like it.
baity cover of the entire series with like the actual contents of the volume, but you know,
Yeah. Some have speculated that this might be a tribute to Toriyama because he would often draw the volume number on the character's clothing for his
it's
covers.
pretty good.
Um, Hard to say if it actually is a tribute or not. I like to think it is though, and that adds a few points for me. But
Yeah, that's cool. I really respect that if that's the actually the intention behind it.
it is kind of it's
I
nice,
It's like the textbook
simple.
definition of a B tier cover.
Yeah, I'd say B.
And I'll just okay, we got to reorder B, so I'm just throwing it in there. But in terms of like actually like number of volumes within each tier and just kind of like where we placed them as a whole, I dig it. I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, for sure.
I think we should probably do some reordering though. Because I don't think the
Yeah.
fucking chicken cover is at the top of B.
No, that's not the top of B.
What would be at the top of B with everything in here though? Um,
Um, let's see here. For me, I think it would probably be the actually,
this
I
is
think it would
tricky.
be the that second one for me.
Yeah, that's because like it's almost there. It's just missing something.
Yeah.
Um, so
I
that's
do really
good.
like the Kilo and Aluka one.
I'm
That
fine
would
with probably
might be
something
up
like that.
there.
And then, God, how far am I moving this chicken down? That's really the question. Um,
Hmm.
ah, I don't know. I like the vibes of this one a lot.
Oh yeah, I really like that one. I do like
Um,
the Kilo and Aluka one more than it though,
I
personally.
think I agree as well, but I think then it would be this. Then,
For me, that Kilo one on the thing would be at the bottom, but I know you like that a little more than me.
okay, I'm thinking.
Okay, I like it.
Uh, I'm thinking something like this, honestly. The
Yeah,
more I'm looking at this, the more I'm like, yeah, I think I like everything else more than this. So,
I'm telling you, C. But
uh, but I like it just enough where, like, if I put this with the other things in C, I would think this stands out from everything else, if that makes sense.
all right, if you say so.
I'll concede with bottom of B if that works for you.
All right, that's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. All right, looks good.
Okay. Speaking of C, is there anything we reorder here? I don't know if it matters at this point for C and below, but
C actually looks well. I think I just moved that second place to second last. That's the only thing I would do.
uh,
Or maybe not second last. Put it above the Chimera Ant one.
put it above. Oh, you mean
Like after Bisky.
after Bluesky?
Yeah, there. That's probably
Oh, I
that's like,
see. Yeah,
that's probably what I would do.
yeah. Yeah, that looks right to me. That looks right. A tier.
Let's see here. This will be a little more tricky.
Yeah.
Uh, I do. What is my favorite one here?
I think the volume 0 cover is still my favorite one out of this batch. That background is just so nice.
It really is. I think my favorite here would be the Razor one, so that looks good, I guess.
As for the others, I'm thinking we move this up one up a
Yes,
lot.
that one goes up a lot.
Um,
Honestly, this
this kind of
might
looks
might just be
good.
it. Yeah.
Something like that, maybe.
I like that Chimera Ant one more than the Troupe one personally, but
Oh, okay.
it's not a huge change.
Well, I put the volume 0 cover above the Razor one, so I'll compensate. Um,
Okay.
yeah, this
Yeah.
looks good to me.
Yeah. That's actually totally fine.
And then S, is there anything we want to move around here?
Let's see here. Um, Honestly, no.
This is probably about as right as we can get for this one. Well, I guess, okay, do we want Crollo or like, which one of these do we like
Yeah,
more?
I think I like Crollo just a little more by a very tiny amount,
It's
but
so close. Like, these are
like if
basically
you ask me,
interchangeable to me.
yeah, like ask me on a different day and I'd have a different answer. I like them both a lot.
Yeah, yeah. That's where I'm at too. Um, yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with this. No, I
Yeah,
think.
that looks good. Yeah, I'm glad I could convince you on that Meruem cover for the best slot.
No,
That's
that's just the fact that it prompted a discussion like that and none of the other covers did, I think, speaks volumes to how effective it is. So,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, okay.
all
That
right.
looks good. I think we can lock that in.
Yeah, so there you go, guys. This is the objectively correct,
That's
totally
right.
not biased between both of us at all of the cover volume or the covers of each Hunter x Hunter volume. This is objectively
Yep.
correct. Everything else is wrong.
Correct. Yeah. So if you have any complaints, we don't want to hear them because that's not valid.
That's right. Now, in all seriousness, no. Definitely let us know in the comments of this video if you disagree or agree with any of these placements, or if the D tier volume is somehow your favorite. I'd love to hear your rationale as to why.
Yeah. Write me a huge if like I said, if there is some reason for them being in black and white there that I'm not understanding, let me know. Let me know if I'm missing some sort of symbolism. I don't think I am though.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Or if you have a huge connection with Leorio and the goldfish.
And that fish.
Yeah,
I think is it a goldfish?
I don't know. I just said goldfish out of
Might be a beta
intuition.
fish.
It might be actually. Yeah, I don't know. I forget what beta fish
Yeah.
look like.
Tell us the most egregious thing here, and tell us the thing you agree the most with.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it genuinely. So,
Yeah.
that all about do it for this bonus episode, I think, guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications for whenever we post new videos and episodes on the channel. And like we mentioned at the beginning, we hope you guys are having, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you're celebrating this time of the year. And yeah, we'll see you on the next regularly scheduled episode of the Hunter Association, in which we'll be doing the Kurapika character retrospective, right, Kaige?
That's right. That boy right there on slot 3.
Yep.
Third place.
Whole
winner.
episode about him.
That's right. Look forward to it. We're putting a lot of work into it, and I'm excited to talk about our boy.
Absolutely. And
all right.
Yeah, is there anything else left to say?
No, I think that's about it. So we'll see you guys next week.
All right, take care. Happy holidays.
Later.